gang. Am I late?
Oh, you know you're late. Go on, sit down here. We're all here now, so I can speak my piece. I know I can depend on you fellas, or most of you, because you helped me pick up a herd down south and bring it up here where we sold it and got paid in gold. Now, where them cattle come from is a poor place for any of us to go back to, because the ranchers that used to own them might still be looking for them.
And for us?
Yes. And after the split up, most of you went on a payday drunk. I didn't. I looked around them. There's plenty of gold up here, and more to come. I figure it's a good spot to go in business for ourselves. Now, I bought this place from a fella yesterday. There's a way out back, the walls are stone, and you can't sneak up on the place without being seen from that big rock outside. It's headquarters.
Which is sure a good-looking spread to me.
It is. And now I'm asking, are you all willing to take orders from me and ride with me? Or would you rather go back to Leicester County and stick your heads in a noose?
Well, I'm here.
All right with you. Elaine, I didn't hear your voice.
I didn't say anything.
Well, say something now. We're all listening.
All right, Burke, I will. I joined your cattle drive for two reasons. First, I knew the stock was stolen by the men we got them from. And second,
you had to leave Leicester County because your name ain't Lane. It's Ames. Track Ames. And you led one side in the Stonewall's cattle war.
that's right. My name is Track Ames. But I was on the losing side. The sheriff was on the other.
When the smoke cleared away down there, they held you responsible for 3 or 4 killings. And put these up for you. They want you real bad, Lane. Better think my game over.
Not a very good picture of me. It's funny. I had to borrow a hat that day.
I said you better think my game over.
I have.
And?
I'm not setting in. I'm riding alone.
Well, you may ride alone. But you won't get very far. You know too much about what we figure to do. Fact is, you may not even get started. I'm giving you one last chance.
Keep it. I'm starting right now.
But how's your deadline?
Burke, I can outdraw you or any of your men in one clean shot. And if you don't turn your faces to the wall, I'm going to prove it in 10 seconds.
Why, you're crazy. We're 9 against 1. You haven't got a chance.
That's right. One of you may get me, but you'll never see it happen. That one clean shot is meant for you. Time's pretty near up. And when you feel lucky, draw.
Turn around, boys. Ain't no use anybody getting shot up over this.
Unbuckle your belts and let them drop the floor.
Get him before he gets to his horse.
No, that's not for you. Come over here. I want to talk to you a minute. Come on over here. You know, we're on the dodge, son. There's quite a price on our heads down south because we wouldn't let the sheriff rob us without a fight. And even up here, we're outlawed by the outlaws. guess the only thing left to do is to sort of live up to our reputation. What do you say, son? You don't like the idea, huh? Well, neither do I. When that stage comes through tomorrow, we'll give him something to hunt his spot. How'd you like that for dinner, huh? You gotta go eat some grass. Go on. Son, there's a first time for everything.
Put him up. Now drop that box off.
Hello there. Did we lose them? That was quite a ride. I saw you shooting at some of the bandits. Did you hit them?
blast them out of there. Work up closer.
Stay low and get the shells out of my belt. We better make a deal with those bandits. That strong box is all they want.
No. You're doing that on my account. And I don't intend to be the cause of those thieves getting other people's gold.
But, Miss...
Miss Sally Ryan. And I say fight until we're good and sure we're licked.
All right, then. Keep low.
Go. Crawl over them rocks and see if you can't get up behind them.
I got that one.
Joe Downey got him dead center.
He did, eh? As soon as I get it reloaded, you fellas go in there and get him.
I guess we're about licked.
That's all right. We gave them a fight. It's Dad.
Sheriff bunch. Come on, let's get going.
Won't he be glad to meet you?
I wonder. I was a little worried about you and that gun box. There's a lot of gold in there from the up-county mine.
Lucky for us you got here. We were about done for. Oh, this is Mr.
Lane, Dan Lane. I'm John Ryan, sheriff of Waukau County. I'm Sally's father.
If it hadn't been for Mr. Lane, your strongbox would have been in the hills by now.
Better get that coach into Waukau and relieve people's minds. And on the way, you can tell me all about it. My boys will give your friends all the fright they want. Well, I guess I better pick up my horse and be drifting along. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You'll do nothing of the sort. You're coming into town.
But, miss, I hadn't planned on anything like that. May as well give in, Lane. No use argue with her. I've tried it, and I know. Oh, but, miss,
You're coming in to dinner with us. If I have to have Dad arrest you on suspicion of trying to steal that gold for yourself.
no use, son. If she asked me to, I'd have to do it. So come on. All right. I'll pick up the strongbox.
There's a small fortune in there.
Thank this young man that is here, Gorman. Boys, he stepped into a gunfight that most men would have run away from.
Did you say the name was Lane?
Well, yes, that's right, Dan Lane.
You may expect the Wells Fargo Company to show their appreciation when they get my report. What do you think of the case, Sheriff?
I think it's just the beginning. This bunch failed today, but they'll try it again, or others will.
You mean you expect a series of holdups?
I expect trouble from outlaws. Plenty of it. Gold is pouring into this town by the sackful. Outlaws and gold go together like flies and molasses.
There are a lot of strange faces in Okar.
Yeah. And who knows how many of them are wanted men. Hey, Lane?
Oh, yes. Yes, that's right.
I've seen a dozen who look suspicious to me. One or two in particular.
I'll be in town tomorrow. Point some of them out to me. Well, son, we better travel. Sally will skin me if we're late for dinner.
Well, goodbye, Sheriff. See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Well, Latham, get Barnes and Coleman. I got an idea about that young man.
Do that right away.
Came to settle around here, or you're just passing through, son?
Came north of that cattle drive. Thought I'd look around for a claim to stake.
Oh, Texas man, eh?
Born down there.
Well, so was I. Yes, sir. Led out my first squaw at Stonewell. Right around where they had that cattle war a few months ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember about that.
Guess we better watch up.
Dad, you might have brought Mr. Lane into the house to clean up.
No. He's a Texan like me. Wouldn't be natural washing in the house.
Dad, did you invite Gorman and that gang to dinner too?
Huh? No. I wonder what they want.
Oh, Sheriff, we'd like to talk to you a minute.
Well, whatever they wanted, they might have waited until after dinner.
You think he's the man, eh?
I'm positive.
We're all agreed that he is.
But this is really your job, Ryan. You let Gorman make the play, and I'll back it.
Well, that would probably be the best way to handle him.
All right. Come on.
Lane, I looked you over right smart up in the office.
That's right, I noticed it.
I had a darn good reason for doing it.
Yes?
Yes. We don't aim to give outlaws time to water their horses in Ochre. Now, I recognized you as a man wanted to keep this town fit to live in.
I have to cover the whole county with 2 deputies, and we need a town marshal in Ochre all the time.
That's it. And the citizens of this town will make it worth your while to wear this star.
Well, thanks ever so much, but I have other plans.
All right. Think it over for a day or two. We'll have another talk tomorrow. Maybe we can change your mind.
I was figuring on traveling tonight. Sorry.
Well, we're sorry, too, because, well, we figured you were just the man for it.
Oh, you'll probably find a man just as good, if not better. I hope so anyway. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
up, you two. Dinner's almost ready.
All right, Sally. What have you?
Fried rabbit.
Too bad you couldn't take the boys up on that and settle down here. Not a chance.
First deposit here? Yeah. A name, please. Burke. Jim Burke.
I make it 482.
Yeah, that's about what I figured it to be. Well, if it ain't my old friend Dan Lane. So you're the Marshal here. Well, this town ought to be safe for outlaws now. We need to talk.
That's right. My office is right across the street. Come on.
Must be some old friend of Lane's.
Yeah, I've got an office here. Well, you're fixed up pretty well here. You're smarter than I thought you were, Dan. But don't try to hog this. I saw it first. Now, I'm willing to cut you in on this because you being the law here will make that deal across the street easier to handle.
My being the law here means I've agreed to keep what's in that building safe for the people it belongs to.
Stop four-flushing. You don't have to make believe with me, cowboy. You've got your eye on the same thing that I have. Now, there's enough there for both of us. What do you say?
I say I'm declaring open season on you and your gang. I'm giving you 48 hours to quit this country.
And if we don't?
I'll lead Ryan and a posse out to your stone cabin.
So we can tell them who you really are. No, I don't think you do that.
I could drop you right here now.
I'm a respectable miner who bought his claim and paid for it. Several men saw us together as friends. You couldn't explain shooting me. I've got the high cards. I'll let you know how and when I want to play them.
I said I'm giving you 48 hours. That's a deadline. That's my last word, Bert.
Your last word. All right, then here's mine. Before I get through with you, Mr. Track Ames, I'll make you wish that you died when you were little.
I like the way you kept our appointment to go riding, Mr. Town Marshal. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know you had company.
Oh, don't let me keep you out, miss. I was just leaving.
Don't go, Sally. This is Jim Burke. I knew him in Texas.
How do you do?
Well, Burke, this is Miss Sally Ryan.
Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. I suspect you're Sheriff Ryan's daughter.
Yes. Do you know him?
Only by sight. Well, I guess I'll be going along. I may be in town a day or two, Dan. See you then. I hope to have the pleasure of meeting you again sometime, Miss Ryan. Dan, I may write to Texas. I'll tell the bunch you're up here and how well you're doing.
Thanks. And be sure and sign your own name. I'm sorry I was late for that ride.
That's all right. It's almost too late to go now anyway. That Mr. Burke, there's something awfully familiar about him. I feel as though I'd seen him somewhere before.
Maybe you have. He's been around for a while.
I'll place him in time. I always do.
Probably. I've done that with a lot of people.
Did you ever study the faces of the men taking gold into the office? I see more than joy in their expressions. Because back of the smiles, the heartbreaking disappointments of the past show.
Yes, and there's a mark of many hard work on the most of them, too.
Everyone is marked by what they've been through. The story is in their faces, if you know how to read it.
Is there one in mind?
Yes, sometimes.
What do you see there?
Most of the times I see a problem there.
And when there isn't, what then?
And you're somebody I know well. When the problem comes back, you seem more like a stranger.
Yes, I guess things do show in a person's face.
You're like a stranger now, Dan.
It'd be better for the both of us if we were strangers.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I can't explain now. Maybe I never can.
Dan, look at me. You love me, don't you?
Well, yes. But I have no right to tell you so.
I care for you, too. Doesn't that give me the right to share your problem? Whatever it is.
Well, yes, it does, Sally. You can do whatever you like about telling your father.
That's in the past. As far as I'm concerned, it never happened. It's dead. I know that right now you're doing an honest job honestly. And you won't disappoint the people who trust you.
You can depend on that.
The problem is something you've got to handle your own way. And Dan, no matter how long it takes to straighten things out, I'll be waiting. You can depend on that.
That helps a lot, Sally. $48.
48 hours to leave the country, and that's the last word, he said. I told him I'd make him wish that he was never born.
Boss, if Dan said he'd bring a posse out here, he'll do it.
They don't have to come looking for us. We'll see them before time's up. How'd you make out with those miners?
No rush. Sure, Fran and a couple of deputies riding with them.
I'll not mind, Ace. I know where they're taking their gold. And we'll have it before morning anyway.
Thanks, Sheriff, for seeing us through with this dust. That's my job. All right, boys, get some rest. Check with me in the morning.
Sheriff. Glad you're in town, Sheriff. I'm a little worried.
Hello, Dan. Hello, Sheriff. How's those cars?
Oh, quiet.
Get those plane jumpers? No. Give us a hard chase. We're out of the state. Headed for Canada. Someone else get dinner on, I suppose.
No, I don't think so. The men in town, I don't know.
Nothing wrong between you and Sally, I hope. Oh, no. Sure not. I'm glad of that. I'm just talking to Gorman. Says there's gold enough in that safe to tempt even honest men. Don't worry.
I'll keep a guard on there all night. And I'll sleep in here.
Good idea. See you in the morning.
Oh, Sheriff. I may want a big posse of the best men you can pick tomorrow. I'll let you know as soon as I find out.
Something up, eh?
Oh, maybe.
All right, then. We'll talk about it in the morning. I'm dogged now. Been in the saddle 14 hours.
Better get some sleep. Good night.
Now, boys, we're all straightened out on what we have to do. Keith, you know what you've got to do.
Sure, I won't miss on my part.
I fought his horse. That's our plan. Now, let's finish to it. Here's the luck. Well, here's luck. Here's the big job. Here's the... Now, let me tell you this, boys. If any one of you make a mistake, I'll shoot him myself. Come on, let's go.
Don't worry about that.
I'm taking Dan some lunch. He'll probably sit up all night. But don't you sit out here and go to sleep, or I'll have you on my hands with another cold. Smoke that pipe and go to bed. You need some rest.
All right.
Sheriff Ryan?
That's right.
This is my name. I'm the sheriff of Western County, Texas. I figure I've got some business that you can help me out on.
Glad to know you. And to help you, if I can. Come in the house.
Thanks.
Anybody seem interested in this place tonight?
Oh, no more than usual.
You better keep your eye open. Be across the street.
All right.
Hold it. Hello, Dan. The 48 hours ain't quite up. But we got tired of waiting. Now, you're coming along with us. And if you don't act like you're with friends, Tino's have to shoot about 4 notches out of your backbone. You blow out the light and follow on behind us. See how thoughtful we are about you, Mr. Town Marshal? You got your own horse. Get up on him. Take him to headquarters. Tie him up and be back in 10 minutes.
Well, that's 10 miles each way.
You can make it, if you don't miss.
Oh, Miss Sally. He just went down the street with some friends of his. He'll probably be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait inside.
We'll call that headquarters for him.
It's been a long hunt for me. I'm glad it's almost over.
We'll pick Dan up first. We'll find him at his office.
That's taken care of.
That's fine. No slips. Come on. All right, Keno, get busy.
Lou, what's that on the window there in case one of the boys sees us from outside?
This is Mr. Bishop, Sheriff of Lester County, Texas. My daughter, Sally. How do you do?
How do you do?
Where's Dan?
I don't know. Draper said he went down the street with some friends.
Sally, stay inside.
All of us. They cleaned the safe.
Who did it, Draper?
Lane and some friends. Yes, saw him with them a short while before it happened.
Don't believe him, Dad. It isn't true. It can't be.
I'm sorry, dear, but we must face facts when we meet them. Every man here that wants to go is a deputy. Get ready to ride. Get a horse for Bishop.
Where's your father?
Out with half the men in town looking for you and the men who robbed the Wells Fargo.
Well, I've got to find him and quick.
You can't do that. They wouldn't give you a chance to explain. They'd shoot you on sight.
But I'm the only one who could show him which way to go. One way or the other, I've got to do it.
You can't. There's a sheriff here from Texas looking for you. Please go away.
Oh, you don't want me to do that, dear. I've made a promise and I've got to keep it.
Well, they sure covered their tracks. Yes, you can depend on that bunch not to leave a trail. They're old hands at the game.
There's rain on the hill. Look!
Come on, then. Let's have a load of the bacon. We're ready to go. Come on, we got the ball.
Hey, Bob! Curly can even pay his bar bill this week, can he?
It's a posse, boys. And a big one. Well, as long as they've come up here to visit us, let's give them a good reception. Come on! Many of them. Let's go out the back way.
What about the bunch?
No, they'll keep us covered. Let them go on fighting. We'll take the gold and split it 3 ways instead of 9. Come on. Get the horses ready.
right, boys, I've had enough. But don't take chances. Keep them covered.
All right, if you had plenty, get up out of there and come on.
So your bosses got away with the gold, eh?
Bosses? We've only got one boss, Bert, and he double-crossed us and run for it.
And how about Lane?
Lane, he told Bert that he was going to bring you and a posse out here if we didn't leave the country, and he sure kept his word.
All right, get them started, Charlie.
Over in a bunch.
Oh, Bishop.
How are you? Considerable wore out chasing you.
I see you brought the gold back.
Where's Bert?
He's in the first cell there. You know who Bishop is, Sally?
Yes.
He came here to answer that problem we were talking about. I'm ready to go back with you any time you want me to, Dave.
Come back if you want to, Ames. But I figure it'd be showing darn 4 cents. You see, we threw Cassidy out as sheriff of Lester County. The folks know the truth about that cattle war now. You ain't an outlaw down there, son. You're a hero.
Want these fellas in here, Sheriff? Yeah, bring them in, Charlie. All right, bring them in.
Go ahead with your stand. Come on, Bucky. We look after the prisoner. No, get it. Come on. Come on.
This one's plum jam.
I'm not partial to plums.
You eat it and like it.
Well, your father says. No use to arguing with you.